Note to self: never say the trip is going perfectly out loud. And my Godzilla box is getting a little mashed in the bag. Everything inside's okay. Well, it's about 1:45 in the morning. I'm at JFK, and what happened was I'd bought a ticket on Southwest, but the blizzard hit the Midwest, wiped their schedule out. They canceled. They said we can maybe get you home the next day, which meant an expensive ride back to another hotel, blah blah blah. I said, you know what, just refund. Off to LAX, jumped on JetBlue, got on the very last seat, but it was 90 minutes late. I missed my connection to Jacksonville, so I'm doing good old-fashioned urban camping in the terminal because my flight leaves at 6:45 in the morning. So in the meantime, what do you do to kill time? Well, you make a video. And today we're going to do the Hasegawa Minicraft T-34. Now there will be a lot of cuts here because I am holding this with my hand. So this is 1/72nd scale T-34. I believe it was originally by Hasegawa, of course, contracted to Minicraft. Well, the kit itself seems to be pretty straightforward, about what you'd expect from a 1/72nd scale kit. And it's got some pictures of the real airplane cockpit for detailing. Gives you the colors of the character. It's actually pretty detailed. And the little vehicle is as complicated as the airplane. And they have this parts map. And of course we have a paint guide and a picture of the finished product and, you know, a little history. And if I'm keeping my voice down, it's because there are people around the airport trying to sleep. The place kind of looks like a upscale homeless encampment. Okay, here's the decal sheet, and it has looks like the wing walks as well as the stripes. Save you a lot of trouble trying to mask that thing off. Our first runner tree has the fuselage halves. We have the tail on one half and not on the other, so it should be, yes, it's a two-sided tail. Here we go. It has a placard with it also. And various accoutrements and a very slender propeller. Got to be careful clipping that off, I'm sure. And is that flash? No, that is not flash. That's the shape of the part. And the molding's very crisp. Looks good. Second rotor tree appears to mostly be the tug. And again, crisp and clear. Okay, the third runner tree. Okay, here we have some clear parts. There's a canopy loose in there. We'll come back to that. And here are the wings. And Beechcraft landing gear style. And there's the two pilots. Let me see if I can zoom in on them a little bit. They actually look pretty good, especially for 1/72nd scale. And they look to be the same. There's the nose cone, horizontal stabilizers. You can see the texture in them. Looks good. I'm going to leave the clear parts in the box for safety. Here's the canopy. It's only a closed canopy, but there's not too much ribbing or anything. There was mostly somewhat bubble canopies, so it shouldn't be too hard to mask off. Looks pretty good. Well, this kit looks good so far. It seems to have all the hallmarks of a good kit. And that could be a travel pod under the wing. I may have to research that. All right, well, got a few hours before my flight leaves, so I'm going to sneak off to a quiet corner of the airport and grab a little shot at it. You guys take care of yourselves, and as always, model on. Yeah, cool. I was able to get it all back in there.